Okay, last video was a little bleh when it came to the audio desync, which is bleh. Need to start doing test recordings to make sure that that's not happening. Keep forgetting. Like, I don't even know why it does that. The best I can figure is... Oh, shit.
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower's looking for. I seen your picture.
I haven't.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits keep my mouth shut, huh?
Of all the people on the street right now.
How about I find some other way to keep it shut? Permanently.
That won't be necessary. I see now that you're much taller than the man they're looking for.
I thought you might see things that way. Now move it.
Dude, his model is a little weird. Oh, it's glasses. Okay. Hey, you're wanted by the cops. I'm gonna intimidate you. Oh, wait, you're a violent person who's wanted by the cops? What a surprise. Anyway, I don't really... Ooh. I don't really know why it does that. The best I can figure is, like, the computer is just overclocked, and it can't handle it. But that's just a guess. Restarting the computer seems to have fixed it, but whatever. Anyway, fuck these guys. Fucking bell tower. Gotta deal with your asses. Oh, I'm gonna take your guns. Free guns! China's got really strict gun laws, so help yourselves. They're registered in someone else's name. Anyway, both of our paths lead through here. First, we're tracking the GPL, and also we're helping out that doctor dude find the rogue operative. Gotta bring Solid Snake down, unfortunately. Loading.
Mr. Jensen.
Oh, hey.
Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
Ooh, more side questy goodness. And we're helping out Nobel Prize winner. Hopefully that means he'll be able to pay better than most of the people we usually take our side quests from. Anyway, person that we're meeting with is conveniently right here. So hey, might as well talk to her.
They say. Mr. Jensen, right? Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao, an associate
Also, I
of
fixed
Mr.
the
Darrow's.
echo by just
I'm in charge
turning
of
down
one of
the
his divisions
TV
here in
volume. Sorry
Hengsha.
about that too.
You come highly recommended.
I just
Really?
brain farted on
Your
that one.
boss described you as a most precious asset. Apparently, you are very efficient and always get the job done.
Yeah, Ian.
We could definitely use
I
a
get
man like
smooth
you
operator
for this
more
operation.
often than I don't.
Let's hope his confidence is well placed then.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Mr. Darrow doesn't trust just anyone. We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea
Ooh,
project.
I love terrorism.
It is not an easy task. Are you sure you are up to it?
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent.
I'm everyone's
Here's
errand
the
boy.
situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea.
Proprietary.
We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden pods in the Daigong district.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure
Sneaky.
Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't get it. If Faye set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an absolute guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency. That's why a man with your particular skills
Can
will
see
be
why you wanted me then.
indispensable.
I'm pretty good at that.
Anything else I need to know?
The sellers are expecting Mr. Fay and Mr. Fay alone. If they spot you, they will shoot on sight. Need I point out this might make your job a lot harder?
Story of my life.
Anyway, pretty standard. Go to a place, jump some guys, take their stuff. Pretty much been doing that the whole game. And wait, right down here, told you we've been here before, is the place that the Mr. Black Ops supposedly is. So let's go see how he's doing down here. Oh, he's not down here after all. Oh, dead bell tower guy. Nice. What's he got on him? Oh, they went down to the sewers. Seems pretty obvious. And yet, weirdly enough, I'm not getting an update on my quest. Oh, I understand. Okay. We have to move back to the district we were already at. Okay. Yeah, ladder. Here we go. I wouldn't mind going back and forth if it wasn't for the loading screen in between. Let's just smash this open for fun, because we couldn't last time. And then head on over to the other district, which we were just at. Loading. I keep playing with my facial hair. I'm gonna have to shave it soon. Now the intrigue, though. Interesting that we're helping out Mr. Hugh Darrow. He's kind of a prominent figure, at least in the background of the setup of the setting here. Gonna have to go around these guys to avoid a big shootout. I've talked about Panchaea before, but it's interesting that people wanna, you know, stop its construction. I mean, it's not like it's a weapon or something. It's supposedly supposed to be stopping global warming. I mean, it seems weird people would want to get in the way of that. Oh shit, I accidentally got this guy too, while taking out that bell tower dude. That's kind of funny. Anyway, sorry about that. Go back to your drinks. Yeah, it just seems odd that people would be like, yo, fuck Panchaea. I mean, even if you at least wanted to hold the information ransom, that's not really how they described what was happening. They said they're terrorists, and they want to be like, yo, fuck Panchaea. That just seems odd to me. But whatever, I don't get paid to ask questions. I get paid to fuck people up. And once we're past these bell tower dudes, that's just what we're gonna do.
Have you seen a heavily augmented white male tonight? Most likely wearing a long coat and dark glasses.
Yes, she has. Oh my god. I keep accidentally getting innocent people in the double takedown moves. It's their fault for standing so close. Anyway, there's a lot of dudes down there. We'd probably be stealthy about it at least. Let's try and go around the other side. Hey, buddy. Harvester. You look like, at least. Enjoy the show. Gonna pick these guys off. One down. Damn it. Couldn't be super sneaky, unfortunately. But we did take them all out non-lethally, so don't see how they can complain. Into the poop water you go. Ew. He's drowning in poop water. Let's get him out of that. Just in case. Hopefully that gunshots didn't fucking alert bell tower. Anyway, he's got the chip, so let's get it back. But first, let's head down into the sewers, because based on the evidence we got, that's where our buddy is. And what do you know? There they are right there. Let's save, because you don't know how volatile this exchange might end up if we can't convince him. There they are. Now, we could just throw a gas grenade in here and take them all out right now, but let's just try talking to them at least.
If you're talking about your former buddies at Bell Tower, the answer is no.
Wait a minute. You're Jensen, right? I heard that some of my former buddies...
Man, you look fucked up.
Could be. What's it to you?
When a stranger sojourns with you in your land, you shall not do him wrong.
You've dropped the merc gig to become a man of the cloth?
Hardly. I just have an interest in theology. And I love quoting the book. Everything in it is so evocative. Now, tell me, are you here to stop me?
Yep.
That I am.
Then perhaps you should reconsider. There are many of us, and only one of you. At this moment, my men and I have no quarrel with you. So you don't have to die for a war that isn't yours.
I said I was here to stomp you, not fight you. A friend of yours sent me to convince you to turn yourself in.
Let me guess. Dr. Wing, right? He's a good man. And I know he's only trying to do what he thinks is right. But he doesn't quite grasp the whole picture here.
Then why don't you enlighten me? Start by explaining why you went rogue.
When an average man decides he no longer shares his employer's views and opts to leave, we say he's handing in his resignation. When men like us do the same, it's called going rogue. You can't quit a job like ours, Jensen. You know that.
Then you shouldn't have signed up for it.
Yeah, okay, I can relate. But you still haven't answered my question. And what do you mean when you say you no longer share your employer's view?
Back in the US, when I first got into the Army, I did it because I wanted to serve my country.
That was your first
I believed in
mistake.
its values. I believed in its government.
Idiot.
Back then I believed that by serving my government, I was serving the people it was supposed to protect.
Nice sentiment. But you don't work for the US anymore, you work for Bell Tower.
Times change, Jensen. You know the story. Capitalism's final encroachment on one of the most lucrative industries in the history of mankind. War got privatized. The U.S. military
War has
offloaded its special
changed.
operations to PMCs like Blue Water Global and Bell
Oh my
Tower.
god, this whole
I believe
side
that as
quest
long as
just
they were
ripped
working for the
half
government,
the script out of
they were serving the
MGS4
same
and
cause.
thinks it's so
So when they
deep.
offered me the chance to work on major operations at twice the pay grade, I made my jump.
Why don't we just skip to when things went sour?
Bell Tower outfitted us with top-notch augmentations. The kind of stuff civilians never hear about. Gave us a massive edge over the enemy. Later, seeing as my unit was one of the most successful ones, they selected us for a special program. Top secret, experimental tech. Told us we would get to work on critical black ops for the US government. But there was a price to pay.
Go on.
Your
We had to be
humanity.
implanted with a neural hub that manipulates memory centers in the brain. Basically controlling
that's
what
a
you
little
can
fucked
and
up.
cannot
Yeah.
remember.
And you agreed to this?
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves.
In English?
The augmentation was supposed to keep us safe, make sure we'd never remember details if we fell behind enemy lines. That was the main function. The second one, the one they didn't tell us about, was to lower our inhibitions. Make us more receptive to orders we'd likely disobey. Bell Tower turned us into the perfect mercs.
So how'd you resist?
If you were so perfect, and the hub made you so perfect, how did it fail? How come they didn't outfit the whole agency?
I told you the tech was experimental. After a couple of ops, I started experiencing memory shifts.
So it didn't
remembering
fucking
bits
work,
and fragments of past
basically.
operations. Slowly, I realized some of these operations couldn't logically have been orchestrated by the government. I was asked to do highly questionable things, even by professional standards.
Aren't we all?
Not like this, Jensen. Our services have been sold to corrupt officials in the American and Chinese governments. A combination of lies and use of the neural aug made sure we complied. We were working for a shadow government.
The
Individuals corrupted
Illuminati.
by a quest for personal power.
So how'd you get out of it?
I confronted the project director. He quoted Apocalypse Now.
Nice.
You have to have men who are moral, and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling. I forced him to disconnect the hub, for me and my squad mates here. And then I killed him.
What a dick.
I went through his files and contacts. I know who these corrupt men are now. They've turned us into killing machines, and now they'll get to experience their experiment firsthand.
Listen, I have no doubt these men deserve to die. But you can't simply pass judgment on people. Nothing gives you that right. You have to turn yourself in. Play this by the book.
I'm afraid that's impossible. These men I killed, and these men I'm going to kill, they have names, families.
All the more
Their
reason you
deaths
shouldn't do
shouldn't be
it.
erased from my memory by some electronic software. They should haunt me, taunt me, until I finally meet our Lord and pay for my sins. But the men behind this, they deserve to die. And I think there's poetry in the fact that they engineered their own
Oh my
demise.
god, you think you're so deep.
You think your gear is top-notch? Trust me, I will show you the true meaning of high-end. You don't want to die, or sacrifice your men.
It's a cute little toy you have there, Jensen. But don't waste your time.
No.
Your Cassie won't work on me.
Oh shit.
I think you're wrong. But I don't think it's my place to try to stop you either. Do what you have to do.
I appreciate that, Jensen. I didn't want you to die for a cause that isn't yours.
No, wait. Damn it. I didn't know he'd walk away. Okay, reloading. See, that side quest always fucks with me. I don't know how to resolve it in a way that I want to. I guess it's just not possible unless I looked up a guide. See, the optimal solution is to convince him to stop and turn himself in, but I don't know how to get him to do that. I definitely don't want to let him go. Even if I did agree, you can't just... In fact, no. Fuck hypotheticals. I just flat out don't agree. He's an asshole. This whole side quest is so far up its own ass. It thinks it's so deep. It's just stupid. This guy's killing people. Killing people's bad. I'm gonna stop them from killing people. End of story. I haven't killed one person this whole fucking game. It's not hypocritical. Anyway, fuck y'all. Yeah, see, it was that easy. I didn't even need to talk to him. I talked to him to try and get him to resolve things peacefully on my terms, but he didn't want to, so fuck you. Now I took your asses out that way. Bunch of pretentious jackasses. I'm quoting the Bible. These men deserve to die. Shut up. Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is, now that I've knocked your asses out, you won't even be able to like fight this officially by going through official channels, trying to like bring forth incriminating evidence and take them out legally, because Bell Tower is gonna find your ass and fucking chop your asses down, because no one's gonna protect you now. Because I knocked you unconscious. That's what you get for not fucking listening to reason. So you know what? I don't even feel bad. Fuck y'all. We were tools of the Illuminati. And we didn't like being tools of the Illuminati, so now we're gonna kill more people. We're mad that we were forced to kill people. The solution? Kill more people. That makes sense. I have seriously gone through this whole game without killing a single person. I don't accept that kind of excuse any fucking more. Anyway, you, I got some guns. They were all augmented. I could have used the EMP grenade, but I think I'm still weak to it. There's an upgrade to make yourself immune, but I don't think I have it. I don't remember getting it. Anyway, let's go back to the limb clinic and tell the doctor we couldn't really resolve things peacefully, but the only other option was letting them go, which, fuck that. You can either let them go, or fight them, and I don't want to, like, say, like, oh, I'm going to fight you now when I'm standing 3 inches in front of his face, so I just throw the gas grenade to knock him out before I even have a chance to talk to him, which is not fun either, because I wanted to talk to him and then fight him, but if I instigated the dialogue option for fight them, then I would have gotten fucking killed. So whatever. That's really the only way to resolve things, and it's the least satisfying way. Like, this, it just bothers me, because this side quest in particular gets talked about a lot, and it's just so overrated.
So? You have found the last.
People were like, oh, the side quest was really good. No, it wasn't.
The
It was not that great.
Task,
It was really
Jensen.
annoying.
I found him.
Really, Mr. Jensen? You have been able to make him understand reason?
Because he's an asshole.
Will he
nice
turn
necklace,
himself
though.
in?
Still like your necklace.
Unfortunately, no. I had to take him and his teammates down.
It is a sad conclusion, but one that does not come as a surprise. I still believe you did a good thing, Mr.
Me too.
Jensen. Here is a praxis kit. It's all I have.
Thank you. Okay. Phew, one side quest down. Let's go conclude the other by handing over the data cache, whatever it was. I'm actually going to look it up, because people talk a lot about that side quest being like one of the better ones in the game, and I just don't see it. So I'm going to look up to see if there's like a guide to do a better way. I don't even know. Guess let's just have a difference of opinion there. Oh well.
Maybe if some of those people.
I've never taken this way to get to the other district, so this will be fun. To see where this leads us, at least. Okay. A little bit of untested ground here for a second. Hello, ma'am. Excuse me. You have anything I can steal? Nope. Oh, hey! They're talking about Mr. Tong.
Access grant.
Guess there's some drama going on with the Triads. Money. But whatever. We're trying to track down our lost scientist after all, so don't really need to concern ourselves with Tong. At least not at the moment. If we need his help, I'm sure we can go ask him, but I don't see any reason why we would need his help. At least for now. At the moment. Ooh, okay. Hey lady, here's your shit.
You must get that chip back, Mr. Jensen.
Here's your shit, I said! Oh.
You've been working for Darrow a long time. How do you like it?
Working for a powerful man ensures I am trusted with crucial tasks and involved in world-shaping events. It's quite exhilarating. You, of all people, should understand this.
What kind of information are we talking about here? What could people be so eager to sell?
I am not at liberty to say.
I got the chip. The sellers are out cold.
Excellent work. Seems Mr. Darrow was right to trust you. We will send people to take care of the terrorists. Could I see the chip?
How about you tell me what's on it first?
Blackmail, Mr. Jensen? Don't waste your time. I won't tell you anything.
I'm not blackmailing,
Besides,
I'm just curious.
there are stones better left unturned. Might as well just give me the chip and leave it at that.
Look, you're a powerful young woman. You're in a position that warrants your access to classified information. I understand that not everybody should get their hands on this, but I'm like you. I work for a powerful man, and I get entrusted with secret information on a daily basis. Plus, I'm the one who busted his ass getting this chip for you.
I guess your point is not entirely without merit. But understand, this information is extremely confidential. It concerns Panchaea, and more specifically, the Hiram Project.
The Hiram
Project. Never heard of it.
I'm not surprised. It is a well-guarded secret. But without it, Panchaea could not exist. Such an ambitious project. An installation extending all the way to the ocean floor. The pressure exerted against it is constantly
Yeah, the
shifting.
ocean's a dick like that.
Yet the slightest defect in structural integrity could bring it all down. That's why we needed something powerful and extremely efficient to monitor it, day and night.
You're saying the Hiram Project is some kind of advanced computer?
Yes, I suppose you could say that.
Thank you for your honesty. The information is safe with me, don't worry. Here's your data chip.
Ah, perfect. You don't know what this means, Mr. Jensen. Your help has been invaluable. Thank you. Even though this was a favor for Mr. Darrow, he believes you should be duly rewarded. Here is a payment in credits.
Nice.
I'm sure Mr. Darrow will wish to congratulate you himself. Expect to hear from him soon.
Got some money! And I learned about something most people don't know about.
It seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. Couldn't let information about something.
What
as
an
sensitive as
asshole,
the
you just gotta
Hiram
let him know,
Project
you know?
get in the hands of the wrong people.
No. No, we couldn't. So, Meng Yao told you about the project, I see.
A little.
A little.
I'm afraid words can't do it justice. To fully comprehend the ramifications of what's been created in Panchaea, You'd have to see it for yourself.
That can be taken a lot of ways, big guy.
Perhaps one day you will.
Anyway. Seems like the GPLs are located inside this little hideout that's being guarded by harvesters. Wonder why. Well, I guess it's not unheard of that the Triads would have a little bit of a partnership with the Bell Tower guys. And you'd assume Bell Tower would be the ones guarding the scientists that were here to spring. But still, we heard some ambient dialogue that suggested that wasn't the case. So curiouser and curiouser. So, whatever the explanation, it's probably a better idea to sneak in here and not let them see that we're coming. Wouldn't want any misunderstandings to result in unnecessary hostilities, after all. Close. This would probably be really loud. Probably not worth it.
That's far enough, Guilo.
Guilo. Bitch. Mr. Tong, nice to see you again.
Tong.
That's not your arm.
You disappoint me, Jensen. I thought we were friends. Then my hacker goes missing. You break into my place of business, and you don't even have the manners to knock when you enter a room. A lot of bell tower heavies looking for you. Any reason I don't just turn you over?
Yeah. Vasily Sevchenko.
Never touch the stuff.
You're wearing his arm. GPL device inside it. Let me straight to you.
Scavenged tech. Get you every time. Wrong woman, don't do that here. Sorry to say, the man I got this from wasn't in a position to complain. Bell Tower gave us his corpse a few weeks ago.
Bell Tower? Not Tai Young?
Tai Young's not the one grabbing people off my streets and giving me choice og, so I close my eyes.
Sevchenko had 4 other scientists with him.
I'm not wearing any of them. So maybe they're still alive, and maybe I help you out with this.
Why?
Go
What's the
on.
catch?
I've got a pretty good idea where Bell Tower's been dragging people. Problem is, bastard's got my son. And he gets a bullet if I step out of line. See where I'm going with this?
Where's he being held?
One of my harvester boys will tell you all about it. Meet him in the sewers near the Alice Garden pods. Then, when you free my boy, come back and we talk some more.
I can hardly wait.
You find my boy, Lao Wai. He's smart, but he's not a fighter. He's more a, how you say it, scrapper.
Well, at least the arm looks good on you. Kind of a shame that he's not alive. But at least it seems like we're gonna get our answers one way or the other. Strange, though. We picked up his GPL implant, because he's here. But not anyone else's. This is the only GPL we've detected, and it's the only piece of our scientists that does no longer belong to our scientists. Maybe I was more right than I initially suspected in my theory that they had some jamming tech going on. Anyway, it'd be more convenient for me if you weren't here right now, so don't take it personally.
Accepted, followers. AIDS is on the rise, and there's nothing we can do about it. You know why there's nothing we can do about it? Because we're not doctors or scientists. And the scientists and doctors who are supposed to be finding a cure shit. I don't. How can medicinal technology and knowledge be huge leaps? And the technologists are supposed to be fighting from getting worse. How does that make any sense? AIDS is the only virus making a comeback. Tuberculosis is back in the game too.
Access grant.
Ah, lame. Oh, well, there's plenty of money at least.
See, the one thing people can't explain is why the antibiotics aren't working like they used to. So, disease is stronger when the antibiotics are working. Something's up here. This is where the Illuminati killing machine has that best. Let's just hope that this is just a phase, not a prelude to the depopulation plan shifting into full gear.
Access grant.
Hong Kong. Tong's son. T. Tong. There was another T. Tong in the original Deus Ex too. Cloaking device. Curiouser and curiouser. Well, I'm gonna loot their little hideout here for more stuff. But it looks like we have to reunite a father and son. How sentimental. Next time.